Hello everyone, my name is Deepti Dubey and I'm a senior consultant in Slalom. Today, in this session, we're going to cover data profiling using Unity Catalog and Lakehouse Federation. So before we begin, I want to just explain what are the topics we're going to cover in this session. Today, we're going to talk about a little bit what data profiling is, why it is important, what is Unity Catalog, what are the new feature of Lakehouse Federation, what is foreign Unity Catalog, and then finally we will go into the demo. So let's start with what is data profiling. It is a process of analyzing, examining data to gain a better understanding of the quality, content, structure, and metadata. Data profiling has always been a very important aspect of data engineering. It tells you the status and health of your data at each stage. The purpose of investigating the quality of data is to understand what we are pulling through and ensure it is formatted and organized appropriately, allowing us to make better decisions. Data structure, data quality, data patterns, data relationship, and statistics are all outcomes of data profiling. Now let's move to the next topic, which is Unity Catalog. I'm sure everyone has some idea of what is Unity Catalog. Unity Catalog is a governance tool which provides by Databricks, and it is a centralized access control, auditing, lineage, and data discovery tool in Databricks workspace. There are some key features. So define ones, secure everywhere, standards, compliant security model, built-in auditing and lineage, data discovery. Object models are metastore, catalog, schema, table, views, and volume. And these object models I have mentioned here, they are all in the sequence. So in the top, there is a metastore, followed by the catalog. Inside the catalog, there are schemas, and inside the schemas, you will have tables, views, and volumes. Now let's move to the next topic, which is foreign Unity Catalog. This is the feature we're going to use for doing our data profiling for external data source. So foreign Unity Catalog is a part of Lakehouse Federation, which was announced by Databricks in 2023. This is a new feature and it is still in public preview. Foreign Unity Catalog is a part of Unity Catalog. It actually helps you to create an external connection for the external data source, and then it allows you to create the catalog for those external data source. So, and it is a securable object which actually mirrors the database in an external data system. This enables to perform read-only queries on data system in your Databricks workspace, managing Access Unity Catalog. And using this, we can also take the benefits of all the Unity Catalog features, which we will see further in the demo. So before we begin, and then before we actually start our demo, there are some prerequisites which needs to be fulfilled for doing the data profiling of external data source in Databricks. Plus, I will also want to explain what was my use case, why we used this feature, and how it actually benefited us. So before we begin, your Databricks workspace should be enabled for Unity Catalog. There should be network connectivity for your Databricks runtime cluster. SQL warehouse to the target database system. Databricks cluster must use Databricks runtime 13.1 or above, and your cluster should be in the access mode. SQL warehouse must be pro or serverless. To create a foreign catalog, you also must have the create catalog permission on the metastore, or either the owner of the connection or have the create foreign catalog privilege on the connection. So after going through the prerequisites, I want to explain a little bit about the problem statement. We had all our data in Snowflake data warehouse, and we were using that data to generate some of the important reports. The data was there. We had all the different layers created, like raw zone, process zone, and curated zone. But we were not doing any kind of health check. We had no insight about the incoming data or the health of data at each stage. And also, we didn't have time to write the lengthy queries or to spend a lot of time to brainstorm how we're going to do or set up this process of the data profiling. And so we came up with the option to use Databricks environment, which was already available in our team, to do the data profiling for Snowflake data source. And so to actually do the data profiling of any external data source, here I'm using Snowflake as an external data source connection. So let's begin. The first thing you have to do is, after you fulfill all the prerequisite, is you have to go to the catalog, and then after catalog you will see the external data option. When you expand the external data option, you will see storage credential, external location, and connections option. You have to first create your connection so that you can use this connection further while creating the new foreign catalog. So when you click on connection, you click on create connection. After that, you give some details like what is the URL, what is the name of the connection, what is the host name, and all those information you have to provide. Once you have provided all those information, your connection is created, and it will look something like this here, what I'm presenting on the screen. Once a connection is created, you have to go to the catalog, and then you have to create a new catalog. This new catalog will be for your external data source. You have to provide the catalog name. You have to provide the type of the catalog, in our case, which is in our case foreign. You have to provide the connection. So this connection is the same connection you just created in the previous step. And if any comment you want to provide, that is optional. Once you have filled all this information, you can click on create, and that will generate the catalog for your external data source. And then you will see all the tables or the views created under that catalog. As we know, the Unity catalog follows the 3 naming space. So here it's an example. L_SF lending zone _US is my catalog name. VRS Dynamics _365 is my schema name. Account is my table name. So now that your catalog with all the objects has been created, there are all of the different benefits of Unity Catalog which you can actually take advantage of for this external source. You can see the sample data, you can see the details, you can set up the permissions, you can see the history, you can see the lineage and insights. So any of the features right now you have in the Unity Catalog, you can take the benefit of that. Now let's begin how to actually create the data profile. So once your catalog is created, your objects are created, you have to open a new notebook. And in that new notebook, you have to create a data frame and just say select star from your catalog, schema, and the table, and then display that data frame. Once your data frame is displayed, you will see all the columns and then all the data inside it. After that, you will see another option called data profile. When you click on plus sign, you will see visualization and data profile. So you can create a dashboard directly through this data frame, or you can also create the data profile with just one click using this data frame. So after you click on data profiling, you will get the whole information within seconds of your data frame. So here it's a representation of how your data profiling looks like. You will have all the counts for the column: missing, mean, standard deviation, zeros, min, median, max, custom. Any of the attribute you can think of as a data profile for your data profiling for your data, you can find all of those attributes here. And then there are different ways to represent your data profiling as well. So now that there's a statistics already created for your data profiling, you can actually create a dashboard out of it. You can change the way you want to view it. You can also view them instead of numbers in graph format. And then once your dashboard is created, you can share it with your external team. You can share it with your management. And then based on that, you can create or decide a lot of great decisions. So before ending, I just want to mention that this feature has made our life so easy that we do not have to write lengthy queries, which saved a lot of time. And the most important feature was, with in this process, we didn't transfer any of the data from Snowflake to Databricks. We did not have to copy or duplicate any of the data from external source system to Databricks. That saves a lot of cost, and also it saves us to not duplicating the data, which was a huge benefit. And by saying this, I wanna stop this and then open this forum for any question and answers. Thank you.